Hey guys, out here with another video, and tonight I'm working on a Dana D21 transfer case for my 72 F100. I haven't seen anybody making video or any sort of in-depth information regarding this transfer case and its disassembly and or rebuild. So I just want to make a video and hopefully this helps someone out. So what I did first, obviously after draining the fluid out of it, is I removed the two yokes for the front and rear drive shaft, pulled those off. I was able to hold one in my hand and then just use my M18 impact to loosen the nuts off and then tap them back and forth with a hammer. Those slid right off. Next thing I did, removed all the fasteners for the covers and the output housings for this transfer case. You'll just need a 9/16 and a 1/2 inch socket to remove those. And also, first thing I did was I removed the rear drive shaft output housing. Remove this, and then you just tap out the output shaft from the housing. It shouldn't take much force, mine didn't. Pay attention because you do have this bushing here, and you will have, well, at least mine has, I believe it's 3 shims here on the inside of that bearing. First thing I pulled off, second gear I pulled off was this intermediate gear. How I pulled it off was I undid this snap ring using this set of Lang snap ring pliers. Part number is 1407. I also use these on my new Process 435 transmission rebuild. They work great for the bigger snap rings. Pulled that off, and then I stuck the small end of my hammer on the shaft here, and I was able to tap out the shaft and pull the gear and snap ring out of the transfer case. This just slides back and forth. It's not on there very tight. Third thing I did, and the last thing I did, was I pulled out the selector shaft. First you get a 3/16 hex socket, I believe. Yep, 3/16. Get your 3/16 hex socket, remove that set screw to the point where it'll just slide back and forth freely and it doesn't catch on this detent here. And I use this small pry bar. This is a Monster Tool one, but it doesn't matter. And I just stuck it in the selector shaft hole and tapped it out all the way until I could grab this and pull it out by hand. Once I got to that point, I put my thumb over this hole. That way the ball and spring wouldn't shoot out of the hole there or that recess. You pull this out. You can then work on removing the front drive shaft seal housing. That one is right here. Just pull that off. It is going to be quite difficult with the gaskets and stuff being on there for 52 years. So once you get that off, I went in also with my small pry bar and I just pried on this bearing. It is pressed on there, but it's not a very tight press fit, and I was able to slowly walk it off. Once you pull that off, you'll get your snap ring pliers again, pull this snap ring off, then this gear and this selector gear, I don't know what this is technically called, but this will all slide out as one unit, and then you can slide out the shaft this way from the transfer case. And there you go. That's your disassembly for the D21 transfer case. I hope this helps someone out, and have a good one, guys.